recording this the same day as my last video because I move out in 2 days, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have. I'm not sure if I'll be able to film in my flat, so I thought I'd sort of prepare myself. Plus, I wanted to do sort of a makeup collection video whilst all my makeup is in one place, because once I go to university it's going to be split up and I'm not going to be able to do a makeup collection video. It isn't going to be neat, I'm not even going to lie. I'll probably give it a little bit of a tidy, but that's about as far as it's going to go. I don't love the way I've organised my makeup. It's not the most ideal way of doing it. I'd like some sturdier storage, and at the moment it's just a bit slapdash, but this is how I have it. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you where I put all of my stuff. Okay, so I have this like really big set of like chest of drawers. As you can see, it's quite big and it has loads of drawers in it. And I got this from IKEA because I just needed somewhere to put everything where it was in one big place. And this fits very nicely where I want it to. Okay, so in here is my top drawer, and this is where all like my skincare and just like everyday stuff is. So I have like the glossy box lids, which I sort of use to separate everything with. I've got some contact lenses in the back. I have my day moisturiser, which is my simple moisturiser. You can't see because I'm not camera. But a simple moisturiser. I have the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo, which I don't actually like. It doesn't do anything. And I have a Superdrug's own Vitamin E Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, which I haven't been using that much actually. But it's in there just in case. And in this bit I have, it's not organised by the way, if that's what you were thinking. Ha! Organisation. I have a little sample of the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes, which I got in a glossy box. A sample of the Ren Day Cream, the Hydra Day Cream. I've got my deodorant. I've got my Nivea Regenerating Night Cream. I have some refreshing eye drops by Optrex. A sample of the Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask from Ren. I have some Grease Lightning from Lush, which I really like. Good for those big massive spots you can't get rid of. I have a Witch Blemish Stick, which is honestly one of my favourite blemishes sticks ever. Blemishes sticks. I then have some Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream, which is lovely and sticky on the lid, but I use this for emergencies, dry lips, burns, other things of that nature. I have a headband there which I use when I'm working out, a lady razor thingy, and I have some lip scrub which I made, and you can find how I made that on my blog, so that will be in the description below. But I've made some lip scrub, it's in a Lush glass box thing. So that's pretty much all my skincare and like everyday deodorant moisturiser things there in there. And then in this second drawer is where I keep like all my palettes. So I have this little bag here, has some eyelashes in. I have my Urban Decay Naked 2 and my Naked 1 palette there and there. I have my Urban Decay Odds Are Great and Powerful palette, which I have to say I have neglected slightly since I bought it, but it is nice and I like having it there. And I also have this bad boy. What is this? Ed's Easy Diner. Ooh, I got a loyalty card thing, even though I've only been like twice in my entire life. I have my MAC palettes, so this is my neutral palette that I have. All my neutrals that I wear like all the time. And then I have this palette, which is nowhere near full, and I would love to fill it up, but I just don't have the money at the moment. These are all the colours that aren't basically neutral, so I have blues and greens and pinks and stuff, so I have that in there. And I also have an empty MAC palette, which has literally nothing in it, because it took me ages to try and get this, and I thought, hey, I'm not going through that again, so I bought a spare one. So I have my BH Cosmetics 120 eyeshadow palette, which is huge and has every single eyeshadow you could possibly want. I have my 66 colour lip gloss palette from BH Cosmetics as well, so they come in handy when I'm doing stuff. I have my Sleek Sunset palette, MUA, what's this one called? Going for Gold palette. I love this palette actually, it's really, really nice. It was for the Olympics in 2012. I have another sleek, this is my Bad Girl palette, isn't it? Yes, my sleek Bad Girl palette, and I have my MUA Dusk Till Dawn palette, which is another palette I really, really like. So this one here is like the first of the big drawers that I have, and this one has the majority of my makeup in. And I got these like little compartment things from IKEA. They're supposed to hold socks and like underwear, but I use them to separate my makeup. So in this one I have foundation, so I have my Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. I have my Laura Mercier Silk Creme foundation. I have some tweezers, because I always lose tweezers, so I put them in there. I have my L'Oreal True Match foundation. I have a lot of foundations, by the way. My Max Factor Face Affinity All Day Flawless foundation, which I don't actually like. I have my Maybelline Fit Me powder, which again I don't like. I think this is empty, so I don't really know why I put it in here, but it's my Photo Flawless primer from 17. I have a very messy Revlon Colour Stay, which is a must because it is an amazing full coverage foundation. I have a Naked Skin tester thing in shade 3.5, which is actually too dark for me, so I don't know why they gave me it. I have some testers, not really sure what this is. Oh, it's my Dior one, my Dior Skin Nude Foundation Tester. I think that's all for my foundations, yes. So in this one here, I have like single eyeshadows and like small palette things. So I have a Wet n Wild little trio thing from Jen Loves Reviews, and she sent me loads of Wet n Wild stuff for being a part of the Best in Beauty competition, so thank you very much. I am loving these at the moment. I haven't tried this one out yet though, but I've tried the big palette out, but I'm looking forward to trying that. I like that gold colour. So I have that in there. I have a quad from Revlon. Some people don't like these. I, on the other hand, absolutely love them. So yeah, well this one is in Siren, and I really like this one. I love a good grey smoky eye. Where can I put that? What's this one? Ah, this one has been discontinued because this is from a very long time ago. But this one is the Revlon Satin Eyeshadow, and this is in 015 Shimmering Sienna. And this is my all-time favourite eyeshadow ever. And I refuse to get rid of it. I don't care about hygiene or whatever you want to call it. And then I have a bajillion of these colour tattoos. So I've got Permanent Taupe. I have what's this one called? Metallic Pomegranate. This one is in, oh, this one's the light and purple one. I have pink gold one. Some other ones I have Turquoise Forever, Endless Purple. I do have the Eternal Gold as well, but that's on my desk, so I haven't got that in here. I have these little, are they Bourjois? Yeah, little Bourjois like loose powders, eyeshadows. I think, are they powders or pigments? They say powders, but they're actually like little pigments. But I've got 3 of them, so I've got that one. I don't think they have colours in them though. I can't see what colours they are, but I've got like 2 pinky ones, and then I have a blue one somewhere. Put you up there. And then I have a blue one as well. And then I have this, which I can't remember where I got it from. It's an Anika, again like a pigment, like a steely grey pigment, so I have that in there. I have my Maybelline eyeshadow. I got this to use as a highlighter, and I don't think I've ever used it again. This is the Snow White one. I have these Famous Cosmetics eyeshadows, which I absolutely love, but they've been discontinued. So I have 2 blue ones, 1 shimmer, 1 matte, and then I have 2 more of them. So I have like a matte grey one, which I actually use quite a lot, and then like a shimmery grey, which is really nice. And then I also have my L'Oreal Colour Appeal, what's this called? Metal Plum eyeshadow, which is really nice as well. Nice pigmentation in the L'Oreal ones. So that's my loose eyeshadows, like single eyeshadows. And then in this one here, I have all of my blushes and like my highlighters and stuff. So I'm going to start at this end because you can't really see it properly. I have my Glow highlighter from Topshop, which I'm not a big fan of, but it comes in handy every now and again. I have 2 cream blushes by Maybelline. So this one is Peach. They don't have names on, they just have numbers, so it's 02, but I'm pretty sure it's called Peach. And then I have one in like Very Berry, I think that one's called. So I have them there. I have a sleep blush in Rose Gold, which I recently did a blog post about. I compared it to NARS Orgasm. But I have that in there, and it's going to get very messy very quickly. I have Monsoon Accessorize Merge Baked Blushes, which I absolutely love, and this one is in Wowzer. I've talked about that quite a lot. I have another one of these famous ones that have been discontinued, but I absolutely love this shimmer block, and this one is in Light, but they don't make these anymore, which I'm gutted about because they're so good. And then I have two Wet n Wild blushes that Jen sent me along with my eyeshadows. So I've got Mellow Wine, and I have Heather Silk, which I have on today, and it's really nice, very pigmented, very strong. So I have them in there. Let's move these out of the way. I have my only Illamasqua blush, which is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It's so pigmented, it's unbelievable. Look at it, it's so pretty. And this one is in Nymph, if you're wondering. So that's that one. I have a Rimmel blush in Pink Rose, which is one of my all-time favourite blushes. Love that. I have a bronzer. Oh, I have bronzers in here, by the way. Mosaic bronzer by MUA, and this one is in Natural Gold. Natural Gold? Natural Glow even. Natural Gold. Just making it up. And then I have my Bourjois bronzer as well, which is like the chocolate bronzer. And I have a cream pigment in Hollow, which I use for contouring, and this is Illamasqua as well. I have a NYX blush in Taupe, and I use that for contouring. And then I have some matte blushes, which I don't really use that much. This one is in Pinch Me. I've got Well Dressed, which is really nice. And then I have Buff. I use that for contouring sometimes as well, but not too much. I have another Monsoon Accessorize one. This one is in Sensation. Oh, this is getting messy. An MUA Mosaic blush, not a brush. English Rose, that one's called. And then my last MAC one, which is my Marilyn Monroe one. And this one is in Legendary. And that's like a really nice peachy colour. But I like the packaging of that because it's got Marilyn Monroe in it. Okay, so here I have some eyeliners. I have quite a lot of Rimmel ones, so like Scandalise. And oh, I have lip liners in here as well. So some Rimmel lip liners. I've got a few Barry M ones, which are actually really good. I have some MUA ones, which I really like. What's that one? That's a Rimmel lip liner as well. And that's a Rimmel white eyeliner. I have a Rimmel Scandalise, what's it called? Shadow thingy. I can't remember what it's called now. Mine's gone completely blank, but that's a black one anyway. I have Waterproof Eyeliner by Rimmel, and I have this, what's this? Oh, it's the Pen Liner. I think this is a Barry M one as well. Blink Liner by Barry M, so a nice liquid liner in there. And then in here I have all my mascaras, and there's actually this mascara here that won't go in. Max Factor Eye Brightening Tonal Mascara for blue eyes. I have that. I have my Gosh Catchy Eyes Mascara, one of my all-time favourite mascaras. I have some liquid liners in here as well that wouldn't fit in the other one, and that's a Barry M liquid liner, which is really nice. Got a Benefit They're Real mascara. What are you? Oh, my Rituals sample that I got, which I actually really like this mascara. It's the volumizing mascara from Rituals. It's very nice. I have a Collection 2000 Fast Stroke Brown eyeliner, which is fantastic, but the brush is a little bit meh, so I tend to use a separate brush. I have a blue mascara from MUA, which I don't really know why I'm keeping, because I never ever wear blue mascara, but you never know when you might need it, especially if you're a student and you go on like theme nights out and stuff. I have Collection Super Size Mascara. What are you? One of my favourite liquid liners, which is the Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid liner. I have Rimmel Scandalise Flex Mascara, my Maybelline Mega Plush Mascara, and is that it? Yeah, the other ones are in my... Oh no, wait, I've missed this one out. The Dolled Up 17 Mascara as well. I do have a Chanel one and another Max Factor one, which is actually in my makeup bag at the moment, so they're not in here. I also have the Quick Change brush cleaner from Bare Minerals, that's in there. I have this little pouch, which is actually for cameras. but this has like brush thingies. I have the lid for my NARS Sheer Glow foundation, which is in there. I have some nail clippers, I have a mini primer potion, and a big thing of eyelash glue, and another rubber thing for my Shu Uemura eyelash colours, so they're in there as well. So this one is a bit of a strange one because I have all like my hair products in here because I don't actually have anywhere to put them, or I haven't figured it out yet where I can like stand them up. So I'm not loving them being in this drawer right now, but they'll do. So I have a Tiggy Bedhead Small Talk. This is like the volumizer or well thickening sort of cream, and it's also a good heat protectant as well, but I absolutely love this. Fantastic, and it lasts forever because you need a teeny tiny amount. I have a lot of bedhead stuff. I have After Party, which is a really nice smoothing like stuff. I have Bedhead Head Rush, which is a shine spray. I have Bedhead Superstar Queen for a Day, which is another thickening spray. This isn't ideal. I have my Keratin Smooth Tresemme. This is my heat protection spray. Really like that. I have two Baptiste dry shampoos because they were on offer, so I got two of them. And also a teeny tiny L'Oreal Elnett Satin Hairspray, which is like the best hairspray ever. So I have a little tiny one of that because obviously, as you can see, there's not a lot of room for a big massive bottle of hairspray. So in here I have all my lip sticks, and then in there I have all my like lip glosses and like lip stains and stuff. So I have my baby lips there. I've got all 6 of them. I have my YSL lipstick, which is so beautiful, and that's in Coral Intuitive. I have a Maybelline lipstick there as well. That's in Velvet Rose. No, Velvet Beige. I have a L'Oreal Caress. This one is in... Why don't you have names on you? I don't know what that one's in. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, that's what it is. I have a Burt's Bees lip balm there as well. I have my 3 MAC lipsticks. That's right, I only have 3. I have Cream Cup, Impassioned, and Hang Up. Hang Up's like one of my all-time favourite lipsticks. It's so pretty, look at it. Very nice for autumn. I have 2 of the L'Oreal Caress lipsticks. I have Rose Mademoiselle and Coral, no, Dating Coral, that one's called. I have my 3 lip butters, Juicy Papaya, Raspberry Pie, and Cupcake. I have a matte sleek lipstick in Stiletto, which I got in a glossy box at Christmas. And I have my Rimmel ones up here. I have Alarm. I have one that doesn't have a name. It's called 03. It's a Kate Moss one. Starry Eyed. I have Retro, and I have Coral in Gold as well. And then in here I have all my lip glosses. So I have a Revlon lip gloss in Peony, or Peony, whatever you want to say it. This one is in Bellini. I have my NARS Belize lip gloss, which is like my all-time favourite lip gloss. I have 2 of these Collection Cream Puff lip, like matte lip things. I don't really know what to call them, lip creams. I have a Revlon Kissable Balm Stain. This one is in... I can't think of the names of any of these things. Can't remember the name of it. Don't know the name of them, but I have another one there. And another one there. I have a lip gloss sort of crayon thing that I got in my Oz palette from Urban Decay. I have my lip lacquers. I have 3 of these. Ta-da! And then I have this, which everybody always asks me about. And it is the Look Beauty Double Hit Lip. And I know you don't get these in the US. Or you might do, I'm not really sure. But it's basically a gloss and a lipstick, and every single time I wear it in a video people always ask me what it is, and it is the Look Beauty Double Hit Lip, and it is in Rose Riot, that one. So that's what everybody always asks me that I'm wearing. Is that it? Oh, and then I have my gloss from Rimmel, like my vinyl gloss as well. And then in here is just 2 lonely things. I have some lip coat, which I got in a glossy box, which stings your lips like a mofo. Don't put it on if you have sensitive lips, that's for sure. It's supposed to make your lipstick last longer. And I have a little tube of lip gloss that I got in my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And then I have some crystals, because you never know. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my crap, basically. There's not really any other better way of saying it. But that was all of my makeup-y stuff and skincare stuff, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it. And if you did, remember to comment down below that you enjoyed this video, and I might do like a different one for when I move into my dorm room. I might do a room tour when I get there, so you can see my new room that I'll be filming in, hopefully, if there's space to film in it, but we'll soon find out. And I will see you next week for another video, so bye bye guys! And she has very kindly tagged me in this, and I have to say I did think about doing it for a while because my accent is the one thing that people comment on the most. They always say, oh,